Welcome to AMP3. Today we're talking all about strategy. The first thing that I want to talk to you about in becoming strategic about setting up your affiliate marketing program is the mindset. We've got to get you guys ready to dig in, to dig deep, and really get the results that you're looking for. So you've got to be prepared mentally. So the first thing I want you to do is your first exercise, which is write down what you believe that you can get with this affiliate marketing program. So your goals, your dreams, your vision, I want you to put that down and ask yourself, is this dream of yours big enough? Is it something that you truly want? And why do you really want it? The why of it all. And I'm sure you've heard of this before. And the reason that so many people talk about it is because it works. For me, for instance, if I know what my why is, my drive, my desire, it doesn't matter what happens, good or bad, I'm going to remain focused on my end goal. So when you hit a wall, you're going to be able to still focus. For me personally, I actually had a situation where I thought I was investing in a specific area of my business. And so I spent a lot of money in that investment. It turns out it was a poor choice. And so even me as a business owner, I am learning and growing and expanding. But these are problems, good problems to have because you're going to be learning from them, right? And if it wasn't for my mindset to get me back in track, to get me back on focus, to get me back on track, I probably would still be stuck back there in that moment and in that emotion. So being able to, what Tony Robbins says, master our emotions, master our finances, and really master our state is really vital when you're building a business. And if you guys really want to see success with this affiliate marketing program, I highly recommend that you take the time to just really focus on you for a minute. Be a little selfish. It's important to be able to understand where you are right now and where you want to be. And then everything else starts to align and starts to actually work out in your favor. The next thing is belief. Now, belief definitely ties right into mindset, but I want to make sure that we're really paying attention to the story that's in your head, because a lot of people get excited about new opportunities like this one, and they go in completely gung-ho, and they have their hopes up high, and then they wonder why a few weeks later they're unmotivated or they fail, or something happens and they're just not where they want to be. So there's a reason for that. So it's the belief system, the story that's playing in your head. So currently, what is the story in your head? Does it say that you can do this? Does it say that you're smart enough? Does it say that you deserve this opportunity? Or does it say something negative, that you're not good enough, that this is not for you, that this is going to be too hard for you to understand or too hard for you to do? You got to shut down those negative voices, and you've got to put some positive ones in there. So it's always good every once in a while to take a look and see what story is playing, even during the day. Sometimes I'll stop and be like, you know what? That was a kind of weird thought. Why am I thinking this? We have to pay attention to our thoughts. Thoughts are huge, and belief is everything. So if you're playing a story that you're not good enough, it's gonna sink in at a DNA level, and you're going to start to believe that you're not good enough. That's not good. So we want to reverse that. So let's first change the story, and let's change your belief. You've got to have a strong belief system in yourself, a belief system in your team, and as a belief system in even in God and in others, and just being able to trust yourself and trust the process really is what you have to do. So take the time to do that. So I would encourage you that this week, not only write down your vision or why you're in this and your goals, but also write down a new story. Write it out. There is power in ink to paper. So my vision says, I am courageous. I am strong. I am smart. People love working with me. I attract the best team members. And if you're watching this video right now, I've attracted you into my life, and it's absolutely amazing. I know you're a great person because I only attract great people. And I know you guys can do this, okay? We're here to support each other, and I'm here to give you the tools and resources you need to be able to set yourself up for long-term success. Okay, the next part of the strategy plan is to figure out your hot market. Now, guess what? We've already done that for you. We know our hot market for this AMP3 affiliate program is going to be the target audience of entrepreneurs, people who are either looking to build a business online or have already started but need help, or small businesses that are looking to go to the next level. So in the PDF attachment for this, it's going to actually break down the exact target market, the hot market that you're going to be looking for, looking to identify on social media, in your existing group of friends and family. And yeah, I want you to be able to take that and run with it and have fun with this. Again, we're not trying to create a new job for you. We can get a job anywhere. This is supposed to be a fun experience, something that you can learn from, something that's going to challenge you, and something that's going to actually reap the rewards. You know, you want to see money in your account, and this is how it's done. So our hot market is definitely those people who are shifting from, you know, the corporate scene over to their, you know, being a self-employed or business owner. And so the single moms or single parents out there who are looking to generate extra income and they just don't know how to do it online. So my services under the Life Elevated company, I have these coaching programs that I've put together that actually help these people, these individuals in your hot market, actually accomplish what they're looking for. So for an example, there is a single mom out there, and she's been dabbling with the idea, kind of flirting with the idea of creating her own online business. She doesn't want to go crazy with it. She just wants to, you know, put her little toe in, put a toe in, test the waters out and see where this goes. But she definitely wants to get started. She wants you know, a website, maybe some social media marketing, a logo, little things like that. So you know her very well, and you say, guys, I know this really cool girl, Rebecca. She's really got these really great programs. I think this might be something you really need to get started, you know. And so you would actually say to her, let's just say her name is Teresa, and you say, hey, Teresa, just click on this link, check out what she's got, and let me know what you think, and let's have a chat. And so that's all you have to do is just, like I said, we'll talk about more about marketing later, but it's going to be the invite, the enroll, and the earn. That is the formula right there. And then that's all it is. It's just a conversation. So you are just basically talking to someone as easily as you would if you were recommending a restaurant or recommending a really cool show to see in New York or whatever it is. So once you start thinking about your ideal client, is what we call it, or your avatar, and we're going to talk more about that in depth in the marketing section of this training. But once you actually start getting a really good handle on that, you're going to start attracting that into your space, because once it's in your head who you're looking for, all of a sudden these opportunities start popping up and you start seeing things online. You're like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking about that, or oh my goodness, I was just talking about that. And then then it's your opportunity to hop on that hot lead and then run with it. Okay, and now let's talk about schedule. It's imperative that you have a great schedule in place. And this is important whether you have a business or not, whether you're doing this part-time or full-time. It's imperative to have a structured schedule. Believe me, I know this. I was a single mom with a full-time corporate career and multiple side gigs all at the same time, and I had to get my time management under control. When I was younger, I was all over the place. I was, you know, late to appointments. I had a messy house. I was just, you know, all over the place. It was just erratic. And then as I grew and matured, believe it or not, I crushed it. And then, you know, time management, organization, communication, all of these skills I was able to develop over time. And it is proven to be well worth it, because now as I'm running my business, even my clients can see how organized I am. If they need anything from me, bam, I know exactly where to find it. So organization, time management, they're both critical. So I would encourage you to sit down and write out your schedule. What does that look like? How many hours do you want to dedicate to this business? How many hours do you want to dedicate to marketing, to writing down your vision, to the training, right? The training portion of this. And so you put that into your daily schedule. So for instance, my daily schedule, now this has changed, because when I was doing this in the beginning, I was getting up every morning. I was doing a mile run. I did my meditation and my prayer. I had my training, and then I would dive deep into my social media marketing for about an hour, sales calls, and then I would dive into my funnel building and all the fun stuff, and then my client calls. And I had it all set out, like I had a nice plan. Now that I've moved to Edinburgh, Scotland, my schedule's a little bit different because I am I'm more excited about traveling and getting outside and having fun. So my schedule's changed a little bit, but it's still a schedule. At least I know what I'm going to be dedicating myself to, and I write it out. So a lot of times I do this in the evenings before I go to bed, because I can get all of that, all the ideas and everything out of my head and onto paper. And then I know exactly what I need to do in the morning when I start out my day. I know who I'm meeting with. I know when I'm meeting with them. I know the events that are coming up, presentations I need to prepare for, errands I need to run, those kinds of things. So then I'm not overexerting myself. I'm not being stressed out. And I'm enjoying the process. I'm just having fun, being able to do the things that I really enjoy. And having a schedule is just the grown-up thing to do. It's the CEO thing to do. Just imagine a huge, CEO of a huge company not having a schedule. I mean, that's just not unheard. That's unheard of, right? It's not good. They wouldn't survive very long if they didn't have a schedule in place. So, and don't be afraid to outsource. So part of your strategy could be outsourcing some of these things. And so I've just started outsourcing a lot of my tasks. And so I have a virtual assistant. I have a marketing assistant on my team, and it makes me feel so good. And it takes a lot of the stress off of me, because then I'm not doing everything. Now, as you're starting out in your business, your strategic plan may just to be, build it slow and just start with your regular tasks. And as your business grows, then you can start outsourcing and that sort of thing. That's exactly what I did. I just started out slow, and then I built up as I went. And I have to say, even though I say I built my business slow, I really didn't. With Life Elevated itself, the company started last year, and it was basically an older company called Breaking Chains University that I had back in Texas. I took that and I shifted a few things around, renamed it and rebranded. And over the past year, it's become what it is today. But as far as my business coaching specifically is concerned, that happened at the very beginning of 2020, just as the pandemic had hit. So that part of my business is relatively new, but it has blown up. And so in such a good way. And so out of that came a podcast. Out of that came lots of happy clients. Out of that came new books, new programs. And now I'm expanding to the AMP3 affiliate program. It just keeps getting better and better and better. Now, that's my company, and I'm hoping now to be able to give you guys the resources and tools to build your company. Even if this is just a part-time gig, you just never know. Maybe in the future you would want to expand on this, or perhaps even create your own programs. And if you want to do that, let's collaborate. All right. I do collaborations all the time. I love it. Again, creating those win-win situations. Okay, let's talk about support. Support, training, everything that you need to know, you're going to get with the AMP3 program. So don't forget to join us on our weekly live group trainings. These are our mastermind trainings where we all go in, we all are listened to, we're all heard, and we actually tackle those big problems. If you have any, we answer those questions, and we help you really get through the tough moments if you have any, and really set you up for winning success, helping you reach your goals, helping you cross the finish line. So whether your goals are to make just an extra $1,000 a month or an extra $5,000 a month, we are here to help you. And of course, there are resources. So not only are we going to give you resources as far as like the PDFs that are attached to this training, the live weekly trainings that we're going to give you, but we're going to let you know exactly how you can actually set up your technical side, your social media side, and a lot of the sales scripts and things that you need. So you're not going to be in this completely by yourself. You're going to really know what to do and when to do it. And then this is also, we give you the freedom to be able to be creative. So if you feel like you want to improve on your marketing and improve on your sales, please do. That is the cool thing about this. So we give you the foundation that you can build on to move forward with something even bigger and better. And hey, this is all you. I want your personality on this. When you're talking to someone, I want you to be authentically you and be like, hey, You know, I know there are a lot of coaching programs out there, but the thing is, she is legit. She knows what she's doing. She's going to get the job done right. It's customer satisfaction guaranteed. You cannot go wrong. Check out these testimonies. These testimonials are legit, and you're going to love the results that you're going to get with her program. So it's just as simple as that. Now, I do this pretty easily because that's all I do is talk about this stuff, and you are probably going to be new at this. So don't beat yourself up. I want you to just take your time with it, get comfortable with it, and just practice. That's all it takes, right? So that's all you need to do. Just practice, go with the flow, enjoy it, and make it your own. And so in conclusion, I want to make sure that I set you guys up with really good sources, resources, and tools. And so I want to give you a free guide. It's called the Business Strategy Plan that I put together. And it's just a simple guide that actually gives you some great tips in there and some great resources to check out that you can get started on and start implementing in your business. So go ahead and check that out. You're going to see that down below in the resources section of this course. And so if you have any questions, be sure to reach out to me. My email, my personal direct email is Rebecca@lifeelevatedcoach.com. So let's do this together. I can't wait to see you in the next module.